Hello there, class of 2022. As promised, I'm just sending you this quick screencast of how to register for your courses for next year coming into 9th grade. So here we go. As you go through the registration process, it's really important that you read the instructions as you go along. As we've already said, the registration window will be open from Wednesday, March 14th to the Tuesday the 20th up to 3 o'clock, so you can come back in and make any changes at any point during that time. So the first thing that you're going to do is that you're going to log into PowerSchool and you're going to go to class registration. Once you go to class registration, you'll be prompted onto this screen, and you'll see already, as we discussed earlier, most of your courses will already be pre-selected for you. So you can see here there's already 5 credits that have been selected for you, and they are your English, your mathematics, again the placement will be made by your teacher, chemistry and biology, world studies and physical education. So they're already taken care of. We did discuss that there is the potential of you taking an additional science. As we had said before as well, the science department would prefer that you take physics 1 and take all the level 1 sciences before you jump into any of the level 2s. However, if you know that you are going to be transferring to a different school after the end of 9th grade and you're looking to potentially take an additional level 2, then you can go ahead and choose one of those level 2 courses, whether it be chemistry 2 or biology 2. Actually, for me, I'm going to, in my example, you click on this little box here, the selections come up, and because I really like science, I'm actually going to choose physics. And now I've got all 3 sciences for next year. Your world language, you can see with the pull down bar here, you're going to have, for most of you, it's going to be World Language 9, which is basically, if you wish to continue your language that you're in this year, you click on that World Language 9 and then your teacher will make that placement for you. As you can see, there's other options as well, native language and also the beginning of new languages if you want to try a new language. Again, if you're going to do that, take a French one or a Mandarin one or a Spanish one, we recommend that you talk to a school counselor first about the planning in future years in regards to the development of that language. So for most of you, you're going to choose World Language 9. Press OK. And you'll always see these boxes as you make your selection. Then we're going to get into electives. Now, by the way, you can always see a running tally of your credits here at the bottom. And the goal is to get between 7 credits and 7.5 credits. Right now I'm at 6.5. 7 credits would give you a study hall in the second semester, or a free period. And 7.5 credits would mean that you would have a full schedule. So right now I'm at 6.5. At this point we start to look at elective choices. And this is where for sure your program of studies guide, which I sent you all, will be helpful as you look at descriptions of courses and find the right fit for you. So there's going to be a whole selection that you can choose from. These are 2 English electives, creative writing, media studies, and then where most of the electives are going to be right here under the fine arts, performing arts, applied technologies, and you can see that there are several pages of selections. Okay, so one of the things that I'm going to consider for next year is maybe, well, there's a new course coming out, coding. I'm interested in computer science, so maybe I'm going to take that as a course to see if that is something I would like to pursue in the future. Take that course. I'm also maybe interested in engineering, design, and robotics. Okay, so I've chose those 2 courses, and you can see here that they are both worth half a credit each. So they are 1 semester courses. If you see a course that is a 1 next to it, 1 credit, that is a full year course. So if I press OK there, those 2 courses come up, and now I'm actually at my maximum of 7.5 credits. That will mean that now I step into choose my alternate courses, which is down here. Before I do that, I just want to highlight that there are some courses that you can repeat the 2nd semester. So for example, high school dance. This is a course that you can take multiple times. You can choose it here in the fine arts, but you can also repeat it. If you are an EAL student, you should be having conversations with your teacher in regards to support classes that you will be taking for next year. These will substitute, in many cases, your elective courses. Same with intensive studies. If you are receiving any type of learning support, then your intensive studies teacher will be guiding you as to whether you will be needing that next year or not. So at this point, all that we have left is the alternate choices. And as we said before, these should be 3 different courses. You don't want to be choosing 3 selections of all the same course. So for me, okay, what I'm going to choose as maybe an alternate would be, my first choice would be design and technology. And you always have to press OK. See the box there? What would be something else that might be a consideration? Digital photography, very good course, popular course. Pop that in there. And you know what was that one course my friend told me about? Yes, not on that page. Let's have a look. Okay. Studio Art. You know what? I've been playing the violin for a few years here. Maybe I will continue that next year. That might be an alternate for me. So I'm going to choose the string orchestra. So now I have down the bottom all 7.5 credits, all selected with my 3 alternates, which are all 3 different courses. At this point, I will submit. And those courses have been submitted into the program. So if you have any further questions, please feel free to drop by at lunch during the registration window, where you will be able to speak with one of the school counselors. Okay, good luck.